Okay, so this is a new show. It's sort of like the podcast, but I guess rougher, less scripted. More like me turning a random thought into a full video that nobody asked for. It's just me fixating on something small, then falling into a rabbit hole until I'm too invested. And now we all have to suffer together. Let's see how long this turns out to be actually, because if it turns out to be too much of a bother to make this might be the first and the last of these videos. I'm Lorizi and welcome to You ever walk past someone and immediately check if they're recording you? No? Just me? Cool, cool, cool. Love that. Love that for me. I was outside the other day and I had to adjust something on my clothes. Nothing scandalous, just like a little wiggle. You know, the one we all do when your jeans start betraying you during the day. And across the road, I see this guy holding up his phone. Not sideways, not discreetly, but like holding it up. Now, maybe he was filming me. Who knows? Maybe he was checking his impressive balance. But I froze. Okay? We're all gripped with this idea of being watched. Because nowadays, it's not just that the people are watching, it's that the people are recording. With the context off, with the sound on, with no shame, the fear isn't just being seen, it's being recorded. It's suddenly you're on TikTok. Because that's the world now. You can't sneeze in peace. You can't fix your waistband. You can't even trip a little bit without wondering, is this going to end up on somebody's For You page? That's the era we're in. You can't just exist. You're always one wrong angle away from being the main character of the day. And the worst part, the fear isn't even about strangers seeing it. It's about somebody you know. It's people who you know sending it to you in the group chat with a tag like, is this you? We're not living in society, we're living in surveillance. And half of the time, you don't even know who's controlling the camera. And in the context of what I'm talking about, content creation is tricky. Not because it's hard, okay, sometimes it is, but because there's something inherently humiliating about being caught trying. Like, yes, I want to post videos. I want to be seen. But do I want to be seen trying to be seen? Absolutely not. You don't actually fear being judged online. You fear being judged in person by someone who saw you attempting to go online. Tell me why the most degrading moment in modern life is being caught taking a selfie or doing a fit check. You find your angle, your pose, you find your lighting, and then somebody walks in, or worse, they stop and they watch. They pause. They smirk. And it might not even be insidious. And suddenly you want to bury your phone, fake your death, and start a new life somewhere else. Mirror pics, even worse. You're trying to get one good up picture with your outfit, just one. Then your auntie passes by the corridor and hits you with the "Kumbe unakuanga model." Then you have to smile and nod politely and hope she goes away quickly because, like, I still need to get a picture of my fit. But the worst one, the final boss, is when somebody watches your content while you're there. No headphones, not silently, no. They put up the volume, kabisa, and go, "Siuni wewe." My parents love doing that. Like, hey, show it to me right now. Even though you sent me a link a while ago and I could have watched it on my own, show it to me. And now you have to sit there, not embarrassed, just hyper aware of the situation. You're like, okay, so this is happening. They've turned your content into a public screening night, only with popcorn missing. They're watching it out loud, like it's the news. Meanwhile, you're hearing your own voice and you're thinking, oh my god, is that what I sound like? Mind you, you edited it, so you know. You're like, did my mic betray me? And of course, they keep pausing to react. They're like, you even added sound effects. Yes, I did, okay? It's called production value. And at that point, your only escape is spiritual. You start praying for a blackout, a small earthquake, or maybe just like the Wi-Fi to misbehave. Because it's not even about shame. It's about surviving the cringe of being perceived in HD. by somebody you'll still have to greet tomorrow. So, yeah, that's how this all started. Not moral panic, not trauma. Just me trying to take a picture and realizing that being seen while seeing yourself is one of the weirdest things about living right now. It's like content creation is the one job where doing the job looks worse than the final result. Like, imagine if you walked into an accountant's office and you laugh because you saw them, I don't know, using a calculator, and they felt shame, even though everybody expects them to use a calculator. So now instead of really making things, we're constantly trying to make it look like we aren't trying too hard, which is insane, but also understandable, because being perceived in public in this economy, we live in the most surveilled generation in history, and not even by the government, but by each other. And the stakes are so high. People are out here getting recorded for simply existing in public. You do something innocuous in public, and the next thing you know, you're trending on TikTok. You think I'm joking. Like, you're just out there having a good time. Remember that Kachif guy people made famous for dancing to the Arya Star song? He was minding his own business, having a good time. And then the internet made him famous. And then got mad at him for trying to replicate the virality. You've given him a taste of the fame. What did you want? It's the same way people are so salty about that Ugandan dad who's dancing everywhere. Initially, it was all applause and praise for being a good dad and actively supporting his son's career. And then suddenly people got so salty about it, it's like complaining is everywhere. Like, what's going on? And when you comment, people shrug it off. They'll tell you it's not that deep, I guess. Because the response will be like, you shouldn't take this too seriously. It's funny that there's a real fear of being turned into content, but in the same breath, we all want attention. We do. Like, let's not lie. We want the views. We want the likes. We want some stranger to comment and say, "You're so real for this." We want attention, but only if we control the narrative. Only if we look nice. Only if we get to act somehow above it. Because nothing is more than hearing, "I saw your video." Just like that. No context, no thumbs up or down. Just, "I saw it." Now my brain is spiraling. Which video? Did you like it? Did you send it to the group chat? Do I need to quit making content forever and go start a farm? And not just strangers, it's your people. People who knew you before you became a talking head with a ring light. Your cousin from Mushagu texts you, "Umeanza YouTube sasa?" Like it's a diagnosis. Your parents' friends found your TikTok and now they call you the comedian in quotes. Yeah. Niliona hiyo comedy yako? You're very brave. Sir, I am crying online for validation. Show me some respect. Honestly, it's exhausting. This balance between craving visibility and fearing it. We want to be known, but only on our own terms. We want virality, but not the kind that ruins your life or makes you somebody's reaction video. We're deep in the trenches of the attention economy, and people are doing Olympic level gymnastics for virality. You open Instagram, somebody's crying, dancing, giving financial advice, fighting with their ex, and applying lip gloss, all in one videos, all for views. Because nowadays, if you're not creating content, you're just wasting your Wi-Fi. Because somebody somewhere is recording something. They're in traffic, they're shouting at imaginary people. And the worst part about it, it's working. You act like a clown on the internet for 10 seconds and suddenly you're getting PR packages, brand deals, and you're invited to sit on a panel about youth empowerment, using the internet to empower yourself in your life. Even your auntie who used to warn you about mtandao is now asking you, "How do you open a TikTok? I want to post my ginger detox." We've entered an era of anything is content culture. Soft life, manifest it. Brokenness, monetize it. Getting dumped, use it to launch a podcast. Embarrassment is no longer a private emotion. It's an upload strategy. Somebody got chased by a cow in Rongai and now they're verified. You made a remix of a viral song and now you're famous. Walking in town has become a tactical operation. You see somebody holding their phone at an angle and you have to do the full scope. Are they filming a video? Are they calling someone? Am I about to be somebody's content by mistake? And the thing is, the algorithm rewards chaos. Not sense, not peace. Chaos. If your video has too much dignity, zero drama, and I don't know, you don't have trending audio, then forget about it. You're getting 34 views maximum. No amount of consistent posting will help you. But if you fake cry, mispronounce something, or casually insult a stranger in the background, you're gonna do numbers. Even the corporates are in on the madness. Suddenly every bank wants to act like a meme page. You're trying to check out your account balance and KCB or whoever is posting, Mama Mboga said Slay Queen era is over. Oh my god, can we be serious? And it's like, how did we get here? We were just trying to share cute pictures, of ourselves and our pets and post memes. Now we're micro-influencing skincare routines while reviewing water shortages. We're trauma dumping for likes. We're oversharing to the max. There's no off button. You're either consuming content or becoming it. You can't just have a weird moment in peace anymore. It's somebody's B-roll. And the worst part is we like it. We say, me, I can never. As we copy a trend. We roll our eyes but still refresh the stats. You say, I'm posting for fun. But deep down you're hoping many people repost it. We live, we breathe, and low-key suffer for views. Maybe social media didn't kill privacy. Maybe it killed sincerity. You're not paranoid, you're just living in a reality show you didn't sign up for. The Truman Show was supposed to be a warning, not a suggestion. Why is your whole life in front of a camera? Remember camcorders? Digital cameras? Remember flash mobs? Kiss cams? The early 2010s joy of performative community versus today's dread of being documented. Remember dancing in the club? The introduction to vlogging. Oh my god. Does Vlogmas still happen? Wow. YouTube used to matter way more than it does right now. The evolution of selfie sticks from empowerment to somehow being a cringe artifact. The etiquette of asking before taking a photo. Now we expect to be able to do it anywhere, unfortunately. So yeah, I'm terrified of being perceived, but I'm also terrified no one will ever see me at all. Which is why I just spent however many minutes talking about this. And if this video does well, I will absolutely pretend I'm above it. But I will check the views hourly. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Like, share, subscribe. And if you like this, don't tell me in real life. DM me like a normal person.